Grand Theft Auto 6 is one of the most anticipated video games ever, with a decade of hype and speculation behind it. Rockstar Games has finally given us a look into the world of Leonida, bringing us back to the neon-soaked streets of Vice City. Here's a quick breakdown of what has gamers excited and what has them concerned. The good. The hype is real. The trailers have confirmed that Rockstar is pushing the boundaries of what's possible in an open-world game. The graphics and fidelity are breathtaking, with a level of detail that looks almost photorealistic, especially in the depictions of Vice City's beaches, swamps, and urban areas. The dual protagonist system featuring Lucia and Jason feels like a fresh take on the criminal duo narrative, promising a compelling story with a Bonnie and Clyde vibe. The world of Leonida is confirmed to be massive, extending far beyond Vice City into a fictionalized Florida, and the trailers are filled with the kind of sharp satirical social commentary the series is famous for. The gameplay itself appears to have evolved, with new features like the return of the 6-star wanted level and more dynamic environmental interactions. The bad, concerns, and criticisms. Despite the overwhelming positive reception, there are a few criticisms and concerns circulating in the gaming community. First, the long development cycle and recent delay to May 2026 have left some fans frustrated, especially with the lack of a simultaneous PC launch. There are also worries about the story's tone potentially becoming too serious, losing some of the classic over-the-top GTA humor. The incredible graphical fidelity shown in the trailers has led to speculation that the game may struggle to run at a consistent 60 frames per second on current-gen consoles, even the more powerful PS5 Pro. Finally, a significant point of contention is Rockstar's history of prioritizing the online component, leading to fears that the single-player story mode might be neglected in favor of ongoing monetization and live service content, as some fans felt happened with GTA 5. The latest Mario Kart game is a high-speed, vibrant joyride that is almost impossible to put down. It's a gorgeous-looking game that runs silky smooth at 60 frames per second, with an incredible sense of speed. The sheer amount of content is staggering, packed with dozens of cleverly designed tracks from across the series and a huge roster of characters. The revived battle mode is an absolute highlight, giving you more ways to settle rivalries with friends. This is the perfect party game, accessible for new players with features like smart steering, while still having enough depth to keep veterans engaged. However, if you're a longtime fan who already played the original on the previous console, the deluxe version can feel a bit light on new content. Aside from the battle arenas and a few new characters, it's mostly the same game, which might make the sense of progression feel a little flat. While the new two-item system adds a fun layer of strategy, the item balance can still feel a little too chaotic at times.
Forget the first game's slow, methodical pace, well, almost. Death Stranding 2 is a confident, more action-heavy evolution that feels like it's finally living up to its full potential. The core gameplay is still about traversing a hauntingly beautiful, post-apocalyptic world, but this time around, Sam Porter Bridges is a walking arsenal. The friction is gone. New tools like a tranquilizer sniper rifle, a combat-focused companion bot, and a streamlined UI make deliveries smoother than ever. The combat and stealth mechanics feel like a direct inheritance from Metal Gear Solid 5, and while some purists might say the game is less challenging, I'd argue it's just more engaging. The story, in true Kojima fashion, is a beautiful mess of bizarre concepts and deeply emotional themes. It's a character-driven epic that tackles everything from grief to the erosion of human connection in the digital age. The performances, especially from the returning cast, are phenomenal and make even the most head-scratching moments land with emotional weight. My main critique? The narrative can get a bit bloated, and some of the late-game exposition feels like an overload of information. And if you didn't enjoy the first game's unique, type, this one isn't likely to convert you. Overall, Death Stranding 2 is more than just a sequel. It's a bold and inventive masterpiece that refines what worked and fearlessly expands on what didn't. It's one of the most original and exciting games of the year. Thank you. Please like and subscribe for more videos.